Life has a quiet way of showing us that freedom isn't always about walls or chains. Sometimes, it's about the limits we build inside our own minds, the fears, excuses, or doubts that tell us we can't. If you stay with me until the end of this story, you'll discover a simple truth that can quietly change your life. Once upon a time, in a small stone village by the edge of the desert, there lived a young man named Aaron. Aaron was known for his bright ideas and restless energy. He often spoke of dreams, traveling, creating, building something great. But every time he tried to begin, something stopped him. "I'll start when I'm ready," he would say, or "It's not the right time yet." So, days became weeks. Weeks became months, and his dreams stayed locked in his mind. Aaron's best friend, Mira, was different. She didn't talk much about dreams, she worked on them quietly. Every morning, she walked to the old workshop at the edge of town and repaired tools for the farmers. Her hands were rough, her pace steady, her heart calm. One evening, as the sun dipped low, Aaron visited her. "Mira," he said, "how do you stay so consistent? Don't you ever get tired?" Mira smiled, wiping dust from her hands. "Of course I do. But tiredness isn't the enemy. Waiting for perfect conditions is." Aaron frowned. "It's easy for you. You already know what you're doing." She shook her head gently. "I only learned because I started. You keep your dreams in a cage of someday." Seeing the confusion on his face, Mira paused. Then she said, "You remind me of someone, an old traveler who once passed through this village. He taught me a lesson I never forgot. Come tomorrow morning, and I'll take you to meet him." The next day, Aaron followed Mira up a quiet hill outside the village. There, under a lone acacia tree, sat an old man with kind eyes and a wooden staff. He was carving shapes into the sand. "This is the friend I told you about," Mira said softly. "He's searching for what he already has." The old man looked up and smiled. "Oh, then I know his story." He gestured for Aaron to sit. "Let me tell you a tale," the old man began. "Once, there was a prisoner who sat alone in a small cell. He hated the silence and longed to be free. Every day, he waited for someone to unlock the door. Years passed. He grew older, weaker, and more hopeless. One morning, out of pure frustration, he pushed the door. It creaked open easily. There was never a lock at all. He had held his freedom the entire time, but never tried the handle." Aaron sat quietly, the breeze warm against his face. He whispered, "So the prison was never real?" The old man smiled. "It was real to him, until he stopped believing in it." Then he added gently, "You're not stuck, Aaron. You're waiting for permission that you don't need." That night, Aaron couldn't sleep. He thought about Myra's steady work and the old man's story. By dawn, he rose, opened his notebook, and wrote 3 simple words: "Start from here." And he did. He stumbled often, doubted sometimes, but kept moving. He learned that freedom doesn't arrive with confidence. It grows with every small action. In time, the villagers noticed the change. Aaron no longer spoke about someday. He lived in today. And whenever someone told him they felt stuck, he would smile and say, "The door was never locked. You just have to turn the handle." The walls that hold us back are often built by our own thoughts. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the moment you try the door and realize it was open all along. If you like this story, don't forget to give it a like. Tell us in the comments, what part of this story spoke to you the most? And make sure to subscribe, so you never miss another piece of old wisdom retold for our times.